What? Oh, you son of a... Back on the ferry again. There's the evidence there. I am driving the Squadra Corsa right now to Kelowna through the mountain pass. I was going to ship it and fly, but then I thought, this is DDE. I also looked at the forecast and it was clear. But like, this is DDE. We drive in any snow conditions. To be clear, there's no snow. I do have snow tires on this car, so it is good to go. I wouldn't want to take it through a snowstorm. And again, there's a few issues with that. There's an inertia. Is it inertia? Momentum? There's hills, mountains. So when you have snow tires, if it's icy, it's going to cause inertia problems for momentum, right? As well as other cars around you. There's a lot of cars that are on that pass that do not have snow tires. They might not value their vehicles as much as I value this one. It might be a little bit too late for you, Lamborghini. It's actually, I don't know if you can tell, but this is like a 3D. It's actually like Derays, which is pretty cool. Probably costs like $900. Got all that pipeline. They're putting a pipeline, obviously, through here to Alberta or something. It's pretty controversial. I don't know. I don't know enough about it to have an opinion. All I know is it's beautiful out here today, and the cars run on oil. Welcome to Hope, British Columbia. That's where Rambo walked in the movie Rambo First Blood, where a crooked sheriff pushed him too hard, so he headed to the hills to fight back.
In 400 meters.
Wow. So as soon as all the snow goes away, they have so much work of clearing all this crap. So the entire ride so far has pretty much been construction. I think this is my 6th construction zone. So it's slow in the winter because of the snow, and then obviously in the spring, tons of work to clean all this shit up. Wow. Look how tall it is on the sides. And all the sand and gravel. I saw a truck earlier that was actually brushing up all the loose rocks, so far it's been pretty good as far as rock chips go. The Squadra is PPF, so I'm not as worried about it. But still, I mean, a good sized rock can do damage regardless of PPF.
What up, guys? So we've had a crazy day. We were filming for the main channel. Dave's in town.
Hey!
And Dave, it's a weird place to be.
I blend in.
Dave drove here. So we have the Squadra and the Mercy for the first time together in their natural yellow. And look who's here. You
guys.
You've been asking.
Just came back from an international Guns N' Roses tour.
Yeah, pretty cool stuff. So you want to rewrap your car, which you guys know about.
Yep.
So where are we at in the process of that?
Well, guys, sorry for the delay, but shit happens.
Yeah.
To be completely honest, I don't think we've mentioned this, but...
Oh, no. You can tell the whole story. Go for it.
Skeppel originally designed my car. COVID hit, and we put it on park. And so it just sat in his digital stores. And so when we went back to get it finished, he found that there's corruption in his data file, which means he has to redo the entire wrap that he already did for me, and he's already behind. And so that's why there was an original delay. So the guys at Wrapworks, Sam, pulled it out of his ass, and is redesigning the wrap for me from scratch.
Yeah, they're gonna redo the whole thing.
And then we're gonna get it
which is actually on Lewis.
Yes.
Lewis is gonna do the design. So here's what I need you guys to do. You gotta do us a solid. You're gonna watch the stories, but then after, you're gonna go to Wrapworks Instagram account, and you're gonna politely be nice. They're friends of ours.
Yeah.
Go there and just give them a little nudge that says, "We're super excited for MADWHIPS' new wrap. When's it gonna be done?" That's all you need to say.
Should light a fire, eh?
Yeah. Just go there and say, "Hey guys, we're super pumped for MADWHIPS' new wrap. When's it gonna be done?" And that's it. So, you know, if they get a few thousand of those.
Yeah, thank you guys for applying a little bit of pressure. They know what they have to do. They're just really kind of rush and accommodate me last minute so that we can get a wrap on my car.
Yeah, and they're friends, so we can poke them a little.
Yeah, bang it out, guys. Come on.
Bang it out. Actually, you can use that. Hey, go to Instagram account and say, "Hey guys, bang out MADWHIPS wrap."
Yeah.
Bang it out. MADWHIPS new wrap. Bang it out.
Yeah.
That's what you write. MADWHIPS new wrap. Bang it out.
Bang it out.
That's perfect.
Hey, I just have a question. Can you pause that for a sec?
Yep.
Maybe not until next week, right?
The more times the better. The more of these guys get worked up for it, the more they get worked up for it, the more they get worked up for it.
So Anthony, as you already know, has been working on merch. We just went over a whole bunch of stuff. We have a whole nother drop that has been designed. It's being made. We'll have that stuff soon. It's really exciting because this goes back to like some OG root stuff of DDE, which happen to be those two cars right there. So that's all I'm going to tell you. The next drop is directly attached to Dave's and my You know, previous to CGT. This just came here. But previous to this car getting here, those are our two favorite cars on the channel, hands down. I mean, honestly, even obviously my old Tire Slayer, which I know you guys love, and I love that car too. And there's pieces of me that like, I miss it. It was sick, but I sold that car and I did not sell that car. And there's a reason for that. And it's, well, because it's literally the most iconic Lamborghini that's ever been made. Actually, hey, check this out. Check this out. This is a free little shout out to the boys. Donut Media, who make really cool videos, made a video recently talking about the most iconic Lamborghinis. Now, no one-offs, no special projects. The cars they made and sold to the public, and they put them in order of the coolest to the least cool.
Ooh.
And they went through all of them. Okay. Like the LM002, the Countach, the Diablo, all the weird cars that were quirky in the past, the Mura, all those cars, right? Guess what car was number one?
Mercy
Lago. And what was really neat, so that was their opinion on the show. Then they gave it to the audience, their audience, which they have a huge audience, and they showed in a graph their choices, how they listed all the cars,
they have a little
and how close they were to what the audience would have selected.
Oh, wow.
So they were like, what would you guys choose? What was your number one, number two, one? Like reorganize everything. Every car was reorganized except for one car. Guess which car was 1-to-1?
Mercy.
The Mercy. The whole world believes that is the best car out of every Lamborghini ever made, based on design, sound, drivability, all those things. This
embodies Lamborghini.
This is now the most postered car that Lambo's ever produced.
That's crazy.
It is crazy. And not a gated one, just any Murcielago, E-Gear, whatever. And not even LP640, just any Mercy.
It's funny because I remember Lamborghini, the Countach posters that were in like the old bars and all the lodges up where I'm from.
Higher education.
The
one where they
remember
had
that?
Was it 4 or 5 four garage bays, and it was like it was the 9.6 whatever Porsche turbo.
Yeah.
The
Was it not a
Countach.
Viper?
I don't remember what the other ones.
One was find that poster.
The Testarossa.
Testarossa.
Did someone Google it right now?
Yeah.
We have the technology.
Let's see.
Someone right now is like, I know them. They're already like commenting what the cars are, aren't you guys? It's a race. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? So we had a crazy day today. Beautiful weather here. We have beautiful weather all week here in Kelowna. We're gonna get out and do a bunch of fun driving stories. Do you?
I got the new one.
That's not right.
No,
That's not it.
This is the updated
People have
one.
modified it.
Yes.
Motivated.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
You son of whoever made that. You son of a bitch.
I got it. There it is.
That's the classic.
BMW, Corvette, Mercedes.
That's not it.
That's not it.
That's not it either.
False alarm.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Is that
It's not the one I remember.
One? That's not the one I remember either. Do we even remember the one? Was that really the true one?
Our memories are
Yeah.
flawed.
I guess you're fucking right, dude.
Yeah, this is the one. I had this in my room growing up.
That was it?
One day
So
I wanna
what's
get
on
myself
there?
A Corvette. We got a BMW convertible.
Yeah.
Looks like a Corvette, a Mercedes, a Porsche 944 looks like. Oh. And then that right there is a what, Damon?
Looks like a Diablo.
Yeah, looks like a Diablo.
Or a Countach?
Which one?
That's the newer one. This is the old one.
See? This is the one I remember because it had the Viper.
Open yours up. So what do you got? This is
Z8.
cooler looking. Yeah.
Viper.
Yeah. The SL.
SL.
Yeah.
Turbo.
Yeah.
And the 430.
Yeah, no Lambo at all.
It says justification for higher education. Well, I got high school, so.
Yeah, that was a poster from back when that mattered.
Yeah, back when you were a doctor or a lawyer.
Now can we make a poster? Should we make a poster?
Justification for dropouts.
Justification for dropping out? And it's got all our cars? He's got an education. He don't like that idea.
Motivation, guys. Motivation.
He doesn't like that idea. We're doing that. We're going to make merch and we're going to make him sell it.
Drop out.
Dad. No.
You don't need school. That's so funny. Well, we got obviously his stuff going on. I'm finding it that apparently I can tell you this. I messaged Josh at Bonado House to talk about how do I get wheels for the CGT.
What did Josh say?
Josh said he is the number 2 distributor or seller of, I think he was getting at BBS, maybe?
Let's call a number one distributor then.
Or someone. Anyhow, his whole point was like he, was high up in the priority list, number 2 of whatever for wheels.
Wow.
And he said it was 4 months
What?
to get anything. 4 months.
Wow.
And here's why. Because of the pandemic, because of COVID and everything, things like getting the raw materials, the aluminum barrels, everything's everything's screwed. Yeah, it's not just the orders that they manufacture. It's actually getting the materials right now to cut a wheel. So, man, I miss the days when I used to call, honestly, I called the boys at Vorsteiner or honestly even Brixton back in the day. They'd bang out a set of wheels for me in 2.5 weeks.
And what about these guys? What are they saying now, lead time? Are they the same?
Well, here's the thing. If we're talking forged, again, you have to cut it, right? But I would imagine they don't make, a set of flow form wheels for a CGT that are just sitting in a warehouse somewhere. Right. So yeah, the whole world is just taking a hit.
These ones.
What's that?
Paint those ones. Get some spray paint.
Paint them?
Plasti dip them.
Plasti dip them, Damon.
Right?
By the way, these wheels, and some of you have noticed, screech so bad.
So cringy, dude.
They're
horrible.
So bad. And to the point where I want to drive the car today, and I didn't just because of how bad the brakes are. So I'm going to go and buy, not the ceramics, I'm going to go and buy a complete set of new steel rotors and pads, and hopefully that solves the problem, because this car sat for the last couple of years and wasn't driven.
Not only will it solve the problem, it'll rest assured that you'll be able to safely stop when you need to.
Yeah, actually, you have to push really hard to stop this car.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. It also needs a brake servo. It's got to go back to Uncle Ray Ray.
This car loves that, by the way. Call Uncle Ray Ray if you see him on the streets.
He hates it. But this car has a bunch of service stuff. It needs the brake servo. It needs the dial at the front. This thing right here is stuck, the number 5. So you see up here, guys? See that? The 5 is stuck. And what that means is you need the number 5 to punch the code in so that the stereo and all that stuff will work. So it just doesn't work at the moment.
It's missing like a little rubber nubby?
No, it's stuck in. Oh. It's stuck in. You can't get it to come back out.
Oops.
So anyhow, Raymond and I knew about all this stuff, and Raymond was like, I know you want the car up there to do your delivery and your video and make a couple of videos with it. It's fine to drive, but we'll make it perfect for you once you can get it back down and get it into my magic service guy for Porsche, and the CGT will be perfect and yada, yada, yada. I mean, it drives great and everything's cool. It's the little things, right?
So does that mean that when it's all dialed in, that we're able to drive it on the Coca-Cola home?
I don't think I'll ever drive it on the Coca-Cola. You know why?
Why?
Because I was told getting that windshield is near impossible.
That's a really good point, eh?
Yeah.
Is it clear plexed?
No.
We should probably clear plex.
Yeah, I should probably clear plex it. Twice.
Yeah, that's the shitty part where cars is it's not the money, you just can't get it sometimes.
The time for parts.
You just can't get it, or it's time.
Well, all the stuff right now is just the whole world. That's the wheel issue. Is materials are all back ordered because countries shut down. Mm-hmm. Factories shut down. Things are back ordered, back delayed. Shipping costs have gone through the roof.
I heard that.
People have taken products that were normal products, everyday products, like masks in the beginning. When this whole thing first started, people were gouging people, price gouging people on masks. And then there were scammers. Yep. I mean, Jesus, this changed the world forever. This whole pandemic.
That cargo ship got stuck in that canal somewhere.
Oh yeah, no, that's
for
all
7 days.
Yeah.
That caused it's like a 90-day ripple effect now.
It was
What canal? What canal was that?
The Suarez Canal.
It was in Egypt.
Was it?
It's
I think so.
The
we're gonna get torn apart in the comment section for being wrong about this.
No, I mean, we're honest. We don't know what it is, but we know about the big shipping container that got stuck. It was all over the news. There's just the world has had some crazy stuff happen. And we're going into another year of it.
The world operates, everything has to work perfectly. When one thing goes wrong, the chain effect is
because we were,
crazy.
as a society, from a manufacturing standpoint, we were all living life La Vida Loca.
Oh, we had no idea.
Just-in-time shipping, just-in-time manufacturing.
And everybody was super impatient because
no one inventoried anything because you could make it immediately, right? And
now
we're like screwed because everything was throttled, everything's changed. And now we're just starting to reboot back up, but we've got a massive glut of inventory that needs to be rebuilt before people placing new orders can get new shit. Right?
And I'm sure a lot of people on here can relate. I'm sure a whole whack of you guys have bought stuff, or have tried to buy stuff or operate a business, you know, and you're like, gotta get creative. Anyhow, that was kind of what we had on our minds. Good talk. What else were we doing today? Oh, I've been back to working out. I took like a huge hiatus from working out. I was on this huge working out kick. As you guys know, I had my personal channel. I was filming these videos of me working out, and then it just fell off. And the truth is, this is my cycle. I have to break it. I made work and the stresses of my work and all the things that I take on with that more important, and I use it as an excuse, and that I was too tired. I didn't have the energy, and I just fell right off. And then when that fell off and the stress, Anthony can relate to this. I use food as an outlet to feel better.
Yep.
Fat and carbs.
Delicious.
Yeah. They give you that little dopamine hit because you feel good in your brain about all the shit you're eating that's yummy. And the next thing you know, so I'm back 4 days in.
Is this version of David back?
Yeah, remember that video I made? Come on, guys. But I was pounding 2 plates today. I was doing all sorts of stuff with the cables, and it felt good. I felt motivated, like I had myself mentally checked and dialed in, which felt good. Which Dave's gonna learn tomorrow. I asked Dave, "Hey, did you bring any workout gear?"
Hey, listen.
What?
Son of a bitch.
What?
I'm 3 days back in the gym now, back in my routine, following a program, and I use your clothes when I come here and clean your socks and underwear. That's our thing. Don't hide it from these guys. Let's be honest.
He's gonna use my stuff. Who wants some YSOB fitness gear?
Oh yeah, fitness gear.
Because I want to wear my own shit
Like
all the
Borat
time.
style?
What's that?
Borat style?
But no, you design me some Borat fitness shit. I'm gonna whoop your ass. But no, like seriously, like we need some YSOB shorts and some like breathable athletic tees or even muscle shirts once I get to that level.
Actually, a lot of people were asking for tank tops for the summer.
Yeah, why don't we do that?
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds like a good deal. You guys
Done.
need to comment. What do we need to get? Write your clothing requirements. And maybe there's something we haven't thought about. Anthony had a good one. Who wants YSOB slides? I think that's so sick.
If they were paying attention, they would have seen in the video on the weekend that I kind of scrolled down to my feet very quickly to show the prototypes.
Oh,
I
didn't know that. I didn't know that was online.
You sneaky son of a bitch.
Yeah.
And then other than that, what's a car update? What car updates can we give these guys?
Well, if they watch the video tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, they'll see the GTRS going through a little transition that Damon surprised
Oh
me with.
yeah, I surprised Dave.
I had no
I
idea.
did a little something at
You
August.
did a little something.
I can't tell you anything about it. We can't even tell you if Dave was happy or mad. It took him all day to get over it, I'll tell you that. Anyhow. You guys have to go watch the main channel. All right, we're going to head into the house. We'll continue over there. All right. It's about an hour and a half later since Anthony left. It is 10 to midnight. I've cooked up a midnight snack for Dave and I. I made us pizza. That's what's left of it. I'm going to take a little swig of my red wine. We were just reviewing a main channel vlog video. We had a couple of small tweaks. Jamie's gonna bang that out. Probably, though, puts us into a position where by the time he makes the changes, and I'm talking quietly because my family is sleeping upstairs. By the time he makes the changes and then renders those changes, exports the change, uploads it to where we can review it again to make sure it's perfect. Then we download it, then we upload it to YouTube. That's gonna be a couple hours. So we're probably not gonna stay up tonight. What we'll probably have to do is drag our asses out of bed at around 5:30 or 6 in the morning, because we like to make our videos live first thing in the morning. And the reason for that is, if you guys didn't know, like why the stories going up at midnight Pacific Standard Time, but then the main channel goes live at kind of like 6:37 Pacific Standard Time in the morning every day. I'll tell you why. My theory was always I would be able to get the main amount of our viewers were Pacific Standard Time or like Central Time, because they're California and Texas, two biggest states, and the US is the biggest country of DD fam viewers, and then Canada. So I just was like, well, what's my life like? Like, when do I get up in the morning? When would I watch a YouTube video? When are a lot of people getting up before they got to go to work or go to school? So that's just what I did. And I just like being consistent, because I believe that if we upload consistently and we have a consistent time, then you guys can depend on when you want to get, you know, your content and the entertainment and all that sort of stuff. So anyhow, we're going to have to get up super early. That's kind of the bummer sometimes with this business is, you know, things have to be re-edited and recut late at night. And that means I got to get up super, super early to do the second review and then schedule everything and get it all live. There's a lot to a YouTube video. You know, you got to create the thumbnail, you got to create the title. That's all has to be edited. You have to put it in the description. You got to do all the backlinks, end cards, what else? Tags, all that stuff. You got to put in all the monetization, and everything has to be approved by YouTube too. So it all has to go up, be verified. The algorithm does all its checks. There's a lot to it. So then if YouTube catches something, let's say like there's copyright music somewhere playing in the background we didn't catch, then we have to cut that out. There's a lot. So anyhow, how was your pizza, Dave?
For like a frozen pizza, that was actually really good. For like a healthy-ish pizza.
It wasn't frozen.
So I put like a fucking box.
No, I didn't. Look at this, fresh tomatoes. Does
You're
this look frozen? Does this look
You're
frozen?
fixing to getting something here. Is that how you say it? You're fixing to? I've been watching a lot of Yellowstone lately and really into my head.
It's good.
Son of a bitch.
Hey, you know what's really neat about Yellowstone? I know a bunch of you guys said you watch it. Do you guys remember our friend Andrew Yari down in LA? Well, his dad, Bob Yari, their family, one of their parts of their family business isn't just real estate and stuff. They have a film side of their business. And Yellowstone, Bob Yari, Andrew's dad, is the executive producer. So, fun fact. Hits close to home. What are you making?
I want some Yellowstone merch, Andrew.
Hold on. Is that an Oreo cookie?
You have them in your home.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even know those were there. What is my wife doing to me? Oh, that is just a fat kid disaster. I will eat all of these after my pizza. Here, Dave, talk to them for a second. They don't like it when I chew and talk to them at the same time. I've read that in the comments. I'm bad for that. You have any stories you want to tell, Dave?
Damon, you have great timing. Hey, Dave, here's a cookie. Tell a story.
Did you story on the way up here?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah, I had 2 minutes of content for you guys. Did you guys like that so far? I was like, hey guys, I'm driving on the same highway we always drive in the Squadra Corsa.
Hold on. That paper towel and blow my nose. But how do you know I put that content in before this?
Because my day started before your day probably, because we started this in the garage 10 minutes ago.
That's true, actually. That's a valid point.
This morning I had to leave my townhouse. I left around, I think, 7:30 with the cold start in the Squadra Corsa. Good times.
Dude, you had to call, like, fire that up.
I was gonna take the first ferry. I didn't sleep good last night. I was gonna take the first ferry, and that would have been like 5:15 a.m. And then it gets so calm, but it's so aggressive, which makes it kind of fun. Not ideal for,
I wonder what my wife thinks right now. She can buy your house.
well, soundproof your fucking house. Always an excuse.
Just joking.
Anyways, back in Kelowna. It's pretty warm here, actually. I was wearing this hoodie today. I was sweating, but that night it gets cold. I had discovered that I don't like being cold. I decided that in my life, cold doesn't fit. Snowboarding, not gonna happen. Camping, not gonna happen. Just being warm. But I don't want to go to the beach either, so I just want to be somewhere in the middle. I just like being comfortable.
You guys want to see a sneak peek of the vlog before the vlog goes live? No, pick a section.
What do you want to show them?
No.
Give me the cold open.
Oh, here's a little teaser. What else can we show them?
Look at Mike's hair.
Mike's hair's looking pretty good. What else we got? Oh, the A&W. Look at this. I went through a drive-thru. No helmet in the Aperta. They were all taking photos. Oh, I was pumped because I got to use my cup holder for the first time.
I've never used this. That is the coolest thing ever.
Next to not wearing a helmet and being in an open car.
My world's first cup holder, my lamp.
World's first.
And then we do something to Dave's car that he had no idea about. You have to stay tuned for that one.
You.
Oh man.
I was actually happy, but no.
Hey, did you guys, I want to know in the comments, did you guys like the stories I told about like history and photos of my life? I think Dave did that. That's where I got the idea from. I just stole Dave's idea.
I did that?
I don't know.
I never did
Didn't you
that.
show old
There's no
photos?
evidence of my life before I met you. You made me get rid of it all. You like delete it all. It doesn't exist anymore. You branded me.
Can you imagine like Yellowstone? Everybody's got a DD brand.
Okay, I think I'm gonna upload this for you guys. Make sure tomorrow morning you check out the vlog because it's gonna be a gooder.
Mm-hmm.
Might be the best one we've ever made.
Everyone is.
These keep getting better and better. That's how that works. Except for the Hawaii vlogs, those are pretty good.
I'm trying not to chew with my mouth full.
They don't like that, do they?
Or talk.